Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my February book haul. Just a quick disclaimer, there are a lot of books here. It was my birthday at the beginning of February, so I did get gifted a few books which I'm really thankful for. I did also get vouchers and some money to go and buy some books, so yeah, there are quite a few books in this haul, but yeah, that's why there are so many. I did only get maybe 3 full price books. Other than that, they were all from charity shops or second-hand bookstores, so they were all £1 or less each, so yeah, that's why there's so many of them. I'm also planning on doing a sort of book buying ban in March where I'm going to try and not buy any books in March, and my TBR is going to consist of basically only books that I bought this month, hopefully. So yeah, disclaimer over, so we're just going to get on with the video now. Okay, so I'll start off with books that I got for my birthday. These aren't in any order, but I'm just going to show you them. This first book I got with my gift voucher for Waterstones, and I got Thornhill by Pam Smythe. I really enjoyed this book. I read it maybe 2 days after my birthday, so I read it really quickly, and it's a huge book. It's quite long, but it's a graphic novel as well as a written novel, so there are a lot of illustrations in it, and yeah, it's a really interesting book actually. It's really dark, it's paranormal, it's spooky, it's weird, it's creepy. I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it if you like sort of creepy books and graphic novels as well. I've never been a really big graphic novel person, and I really wanted to get into them, so I thought starting with something like this would be a really good idea because it is also written. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. The next book I got was Dream House by Cutie Pie Marcia. Yeah, I've not read this yet. I bought this again around my birthday. Yeah, the book was a little bit trashed when it arrived, which I was kind of annoyed about, but you know, it still arrived, and I guess that's the main thing, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to this one at some point. Okay, so the next book I got was Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I'm going to do a review about this at some point, but it's going to take me quite a lot of time to plan, so this will be up at some point, but I'm not quite sure when. You guys probably know what this is about. It's, you know, pretty well known by now, so I'm not going to talk about it that much, but I really enjoyed this, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to reviewing this at some point. So yeah, stay tuned for that. The next few books were books that my mum got me, and they are really cool. So the first one is Lilo and Stitch, the book of the film. I have been obsessed with Lilo and Stitch since I was a small child, and my mum found this and said she just couldn't not get it for me. Yeah, it's so cute. I'm so happy I have it. Yeah, I've always loved Lilo and Stitch. It's my favourite movie probably of all time, and I just think it's great, so yeah, I love this one. The next book she got me was actually One Willy Wombat by Kerry Argent. Again, I love wombats. My favourite band is the Wombats, and ever since I got into the Wombats, people kind of have this it's like this inside joke with people I know about wombats and me loving the animals that are wombats as well, because wombats are one of my favourite animals and they're so cute and cuddly and funny, and yeah, so she found this, and apparently it's a Australian classic, 25 years and counting, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to finding this at some point. I also love children's books or just illustrated books, so this is going to be great. I want to be an illustrator. I'm going to be studying illustration next year, so, well, this year. So yeah, I just think this is fab. So the next book that she got me is the official movie guide for Lord of the Rings. You guys know as well, I'm obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I'm obsessed with anything Tolkien, to be honest. I will be doing a Tolkien collection at some point soon, so stay tuned for that as well, but that again is going to take a lot of work, I think, because I have so many things to show, but yeah, I'm really pleased that I have this. I've seen it online and I've never actually seen a copy of it, so I'm really happy that I finally have it, and yeah, it's so cool. I'm really happy to have this one. So the last book my mum got me was actually Starmie Vintage by Belinda Hay. Can't tell because my hair is straight right now, or you know, reasonably straight, but I've been obsessed with vintage since I was about 14, and I used to dress completely vintage style, vintage clothes, vintage hair, vintage makeup all the time, and yeah, I mean, I still do quite a lot, to be honest. I mean, most of my clothes are vintage, like this is vintage, like the majority of my wardrobe is vintage, but I just don't have the time, I guess, or the motivation to do my hair. Now my hair's longer. When it was shorter I was able to do it all of the time, and now it's longer, I just don't know how to I struggle to style it in these ways because my hair is longer, and I know that sounds stupid, but it's so much easier when your hair is shorter to do these styles. So yeah, hopefully now I have this book I can get back into doing my vintage hair because I really miss it. But as I said, I just really struggle with my hair this length. It's just a complete hassle. So yeah, I think this is such a cool book and I'm really excited to try some of these styles out. Last book I bought with my birthday money and around my birthday was the, what's this called? The Masters of Art collection, and it's the Van Gogh one, and I'm gonna get loads of comments saying that's not how you say his name, but everybody pronounces it differently. I don't think anyone knows how to pronounce it correctly unless they are Dutch, so I'm gonna go with Van Gogh. That's what I've always said, so don't judge me. That's how I say it. But yeah, he's my favourite artist of all time, so I really wanted some books around, like, based around his life story as well as his art, and this one has a bit of both in there, so I'm really excited to read this. Yeah, it's really cool. I got it from Waterstones as well. It's got loads of pictures, loads of his artworks. Also got at the back a sort of close-up analysis of his work and his life as well, so yeah, I think this will be a really cool read and I'm really excited to get to this one. Okay, so on to classics and classic type things. I bought a few classics this month which I'm really excited about, and yeah, so I got Brave New World. Finally, I have been looking for this for quite a while now, couldn't find it, and I finally got my hands on it and I got the edition I wanted. This is the vintage edition, or it's like vintage, it's the Penguin Modern Classics edition.
But it was printed in, when was it printed in? Let's see.
This was printed in 1966, so yeah, it is a vintage edition. And yeah, I'm really happy that I finally have this. I think the story is so interesting and I'm really excited to get to this one. It's a classic that I really want to read. I'm not a huge classic person, but there are a few which obviously I'm about to show you, and this one included, that I really am intrigued by, so I'm really happy that I finally have this in my collection. Then I got The Letters of Van Gogh, which is also, I didn't get the Penguin Classics edition. I got this one because I found it online and I really liked the cover. I thought it was really cool and it's a bit more exciting than the plain black edition, so yeah, I'm quite happy with this one and I'm really excited to read his letters. I think it'll be such an insight to his life and his mind and everything he was going through, and I'm just really excited to read this. So then I got a couple of George Orwell books. I got 1984 and Animal Farm. I love the covers of these. I always have like thought that they look so cool and I'm really happy I have these. Animal Farm especially, I'm really looking forward to reading. I think it's going to be such an interesting story and I'm really pleased that I have these. Again, they're ones that I wanted for such a long time and I've just never, for some reason, I've never picked them up, but I finally have them. I'm really happy that I've got them and I can't wait to read them. The next ones are charity shop buys. The first one I have is Essential Portugal, which was published like years ago, so it's probably not the most accurate thing I could have bought. The landmarks aren't going to have changed, so they're still going to be there, so I'm going to look through this and find some places to go. The next one I have is A Medusa Project by Sophie Mackenzie. This is the first one. I read Girl Missing like years ago when I was a teenager and I'm really excited to read another one of her books because I really enjoyed that one and I think her writing style is really cool. I really enjoyed Girl Missing and I think it'll be really good to read another one of her books. So the next book I got was Star Wars Episode 1 and I've been looking for these books for quite a while now, or just any Star Wars books to be honest. I really enjoy reading Star Wars books and I'm looking forward to reading this one. I've not read the book adaptations, like, you know, the books based on the films, if that makes sense. I've read books based around like the times between the films, so I think it'd be quite interesting to read one of the ones that's actually based on the film as opposed to like just the general Star Wars universe. So yeah, I think this will be really interesting. And also I saw Clara from Clara Reads Books haul this as well. So Clara, if you're watching this, I doubt you are, but please read this with me because I don't know anyone else that wants to buddy read Star Wars and that depresses me, so someone buddy read Star Wars with me, please. So the next book I got was Gone by Michael Grant. I got this from the charity shop in which I will be working, and yeah, I have seen this a few times, never really knew much about it. Hopefully I'll enjoy this. It is a whopper of a book. I mean, it's still, what is this, like 500 and something pages, so I don't know when I'll get around to this because it's huge, but hopefully I'll enjoy it. So the next couple of books I got from a second-hand charity kind of place, and they don't price books well, they do price them singularly. Like hardbacks are £1 I think, and paperbacks are 50p or something, I don't know. But when you take them to the till, or you know, you take them to actually buy them and purchase them, they kind of just price them by how much you bought. It's kind of weird, but yeah, so I didn't pay for all of these specifically, I guess, but yeah. So I got the box set for the #1 Ladies Detective Agency by Alexander McCall Smith, and I've been seeing these so much lately and I've been really intrigued by them. My mum has actually read the first one and she said it was really good, so I'm looking forward to getting to these, and I'm really pleased that I have the box set because A, it looks cool, but B, I have all the books. I know, I think, is there 5? I want to say there's actually 5 of them now. I might be wrong though, but yeah, this has 4 of them in there, so I'm really excited to get to these at some point. I'm kind of tempted to save these and bring them on holiday with me because I read quite a lot when I'm on holiday, so I feel like bringing 4 books with me would be quite a good idea, but at the same time, this is heavy. It doesn't look heavy, but it's heavy.
I'm really paranoid that my camera is not filming. I need to check. Oh god. Oh, thank the gods. I was really paranoid then that I was going to have been talking for ages and nothing was being recorded, but it's all good, it's all good.
So the next books I got were The Subtle Knife and The Amber Spyglass. I am about halfway through. I'm halfway through The Northern Lights, so I'm looking forward to reading these. I really enjoyed it so far, but I think I packed it away by accident and obviously stopped reading it because I packed loads of my books away a few months ago and I feel like it accidentally got put in that box, and then obviously I couldn't read it because it was in the loft, but I went and got it out. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to continue the series soon. The next book I got is Shakespeare's Sonnets, and it's so cute and I'm really happy I have it. It's just, it looks adorable and I couldn't leave it there. Again, this was £1 and like I love Shakespeare. I always have. I did Shakespeare at school and I was one of the only people in my class that actually enjoyed Shakespeare, so yeah, I'm really happy to be able to read some more Shakespeare as well. So the next one I got was kind of a joke, but it's by Michael Simons, and yeah, How to Avoid a Wombat's Bum and Other Fascinating Facts. Again, it had a wombat on it. That's pretty much the only reason I picked this up. It's just, it was a laugh. I saw it and I was just like, I need it. I don't need it, but I need it, you know. It has a wombat on it and it looks hilarious. Like, I don't know, probably middle grade I'm guessing this is kind of aimed at, but it's just filled with loads of random facts and it is actually quite interesting. Like there's animal facts in here, there's like facts about bizarre place names, all the kings and queens of the United Kingdom since 1066. It's just, yeah, I think it'd be really funny, and I have young cousins, so I think it'd be really cool for me to read this and then share some of those facts with them, or to read it with them when they come over, because I think they'll find this hilarious as well. So yeah, totally a joke book that I picked up, totally just for the sake that it has a wombat on it and it's funny, but yeah, I picked this one up as well. Next book I got was The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. This is huge. I don't know if it's coming across just how huge and heavy and ridiculously big this book is, but my gods, it's huge and I'm so glad I have it, but bloody hell, this is massive. This is not going to be one that I read. I know that sounds stupid. I'm not going to be reading this because can you imagine trying to read this? Like, let's see how many pages this is. 1,500 pages. I'm not going to be able to read a book that is 1,500 pages long. I'm sorry, I just can't. So maybe I'll dip in and out of this. Maybe I'll just go through and look at a few of the plays that interest me the most, but oh my good gods, I cannot read this whole thing. Like, I can barely even hold it up. It's that heavy. But yeah, I'm just so happy that I have it because it's incredible. And again, Shakespeare. Well, no, I couldn't leave it there. Shakespeare. Okay, so that was all of the books that I got in February. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos, then definitely subscribe. I am going to be doing, like I said, a Tolkien collection. I'm going to be doing a Star Wars collection. What else am I going to be doing? I'm going to be doing a fantasy recommendations video soon. So yeah, there's a lot of cool videos that I have planned, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see those. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and you will see me in the next one. Bye guys!